Hey guys, so I just want to go over this article that I found. It came out, says published April 25th, but we'll keep it going from there. So if this was published April 25th, let's go. Let's get into this. New Jersey police say excessive wearing of coronavirus mask contributed to driver passing out, crashing car. Now that's the car all messed up. Now, a New Jersey woman who crashed her car into a power pole may have passed out after wearing an N95 coronavirus mask behind the wheel for several hours, police said. The woman was taken to a local hospital with a complaint of pain after Thursday's accident on a two-lane road, the Lincoln Park Police Department said. Police said the owner of this vehicle passed out and crashed after wearing an N95 mask behind the wheel for several hours. Now, the crash is believed to have resulted from the driver wearing an N95 mask for several hours and subsequently passing out behind the wheel due to insufficient oxygen intake, excessive carbon dioxide intake, the department said on Facebook Friday. Now, we've gone over this many times on how wearing a mask truly constricts your airway and you cannot breathe. And what happens when you can't breathe? Oxygen is not coming to the brain. It's not going through the blood. And what happens? Carbon dioxide builds up and you breathe that in. And we've gone over this many, many times. Now, over here, Scroogle says, when practicing extended use of N95 respirators, the maximum recommended extended use period is 8 to 12 hours. So was that person driving with the mask on for more than 12 hours and they crashed? This is why this is so unsafe, and they keep pushing this agenda on us of wearing a mask and forcing it down our throats. To what is it going to take for everybody just to start crashing on the road and passing out for us to stop wearing masks? It's crazy. It's horrendous. Now, I found this document. This came out in 2005. International Archives of Occupational and Environmental Health. Effects of wearing N95 and surgical face masks on heart rate and thermal stress and subjective sensations. So, here we have the abstract. The study was aimed at investigating the effects of wearing N95 and surgical face masks with and without nano-functional treatments on thermal physiological responses and the subjective perception of discomfort. Method: 5 healthy male and 5 healthy female participants performed intermittent exercise on a treadmill while wearing the protective mask in a climate chamber controlled at an air temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a relative humidity of 70%. Now, I'm going to show you the conclusion and where they at. So, the face masks that they use in the experiment, we use 4 types of face masks, including N95, 3M 8210, and surgical face masks, which were treated with nano-functional materials to stop virus penetration by capillary action and to inactivate bacteria. All right, so we're going to go to the conclusion and go from there. Right? Now, I'll leave a link to the description of this article so you guys can go over it yourselves. All right. The results from the experiment demonstrate that heart rate, microclimate temperature, humidity, and subjective ratings were significantly influenced by the wearing of different kinds of face masks. Nielsen et al. In 1987 observed that delivery of air with different temperatures into a face mask corresponded to the application of a local thermal stimulus to the skin surface around the mouth, nose, and cheek. This local thermal stimulus also affected the heat exchange from the respiratory tract. In our investigation, microclimate temperature, humidity, and skin temperature inside the face mask increased with the start of step exercise, which led to the different perceptions of humidity, heat, and high breathing resistance among the subjects wearing the face mask. High breathing resistance made it difficult for the subject to breathe and take in sufficient oxygen. Shortage of oxygen stimulates the sympathetic nervous system and increases heart rate. It was probable that the subjects felt unfit, fatigued, and overall discomfort due to this reason. White et al. In 1991 found that the increase in heart rate, skin temperature, and subjective ratings may pose substantial additional stress to the wearer and might reduce work tolerance. This could be the reason why Farquhar Harson reported that working 12-hour shifts while wearing an N95 mask had indeed been a challenge to their ED staff. Significant differences were observed between N95 and surgical masks. Mean heart rate, microclimate temperature, humidity, and skin temperature inside the face mask, together with perceived humidity, heat, breathing resistance in the face mask, and itchiness, fatigue, and overall discomfort was significantly higher for N95 mask than for surgical mask. In other words, the subjective perception of breathing difficulty and discomfort increased significantly with increasing thermal stress. This finding agrees with the observation reported by White. The surface temperature outside the face mask was lower, and the temperature in the face mask microclimate was significantly higher for the N95 mask than for the surgical mask. Guys, what this is telling us straight up is we need to stop wearing the mask. The mask is not good for us at all. It has become contagious. It will continue to be like that. And we need to understand that the mask is no longer helpful. This crap and N95 mask are destroying us. And we keep proving it time and time again. Now they're making it law that we have to wear a mask. So by law, we have to die. We have to suffer by law. Think about that, family.
A commissioners' meeting in Florida's Palm Beach County, anger erupted after a unanimous vote to make masks mandatory. This turned downright ugly. Here was the scene.
You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. It literally is killing people. And we the people are waking up, and we know what citizen's arrest is, because citizen's arrests are already happening, okay? And every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
The problem with humanity today is ignorance, arrogance, and apathy. Keep taking the road of least resistance. Keep listening to the TV brainwashing you from birth.
And they want to throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
Doctor, I really have many question marks about your degrees and what you really know. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't think that you are worthy of your credentials. And I would ask suggestively that you go back to school and get educated.
And if you are taught how to observe, you cease to observe.